continuation of last week's
Welcome
very
home
happy
to St.
gospel.
Anne's, a place of community,
Romana, are you
love, and faith. No matter who you are or where you
let's
are
talk
in your
about it real
spiritual
fast.
journey,
We
there's a
have
place for you at
baptism.
Christ's table. Join us Sundays at 10 a.m. or anytime online.
Baptism
We look
is
forward
my
to seeing
absolute
you.
favorite thing that I get to do. It is. No, it's probably not a secret. Probably not a big secret. Oh, that's true too. No, it's the best though. Oh my gosh. So we as a community get to be together as people make decisions to commit their life to following Jesus Christ. And that is huge because the ultimate family decision is for us to be a family, an entrance into the Christian community. So getting to be a part of that and walking with people in that is enormous. And I don't care from the ittiest bitty baby to older folks to whomever. It's just this powerful moment of watching someone accept what God has known their entire life. Because here's the thing. Sometimes in Christianity, we think that we're doing something magical, right? Did you know in Roman Catholicism, we have special fingers that are blessed. Do you want to know which ones are my special fingers? I'm not Roman Catholic, but we follow the same tradition, so I have special magic fingers as these. Yeah, no kidding, it's really true. But the reality is, especially in the Episcopal tradition, we realize that it's not magic that we're doing. Sacrament is when we as humans acknowledge what God has already done. Sacrament is an outward and visible sign of an inward. I know, see, somebody's getting ready to be a priest. He can say it. Go ahead, say it.
An outward and visible sign of an inward and spiritual grace.
Yes. So guess where the power lies? In God. So God, from our very creation, has known and loved us and called us to God since the very, very beginning. And we as humans take these moments and we realize and we acknowledge and we mark what God has already done. That's such a powerful thing for us to get to do as a community, isn't it? Like, think about that. We acknowledge what God already did. What could possibly be more powerful than that? I can't think of anything more powerful than that. And so I want us to just sit with that for a second because it's huge. It's absolutely huge. And it's so huge that Jesus is trying to prepare the disciples for just how huge this is. Because we want to think that when we do these things, that suddenly everything is going to be easy and the clouds are going to be lifted and there's going to be rainbows and unicorns and probably cotton candy. I don't know what it is that we believe is going to happen when God steps in, but we think it's going to be perfect, right? Anyone here's life perfect? Because if you are baptized, raise your hand. Okay. So you all, or the people in your life, acknowledged what God was doing in your life and said, you know what, we're going to mark this. Did it make it simple for you? Was it this magic thing and you're like, from here on out, it's been easy? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'll use myself as an example. I was baptized as an infant, or one or something like that, whoever actually showed up to do it. And my life is not an easy one, I don't think. But there's nothing about it that God hasn't been present for. There's nothing about my life that the Christian community has not carried me through and supported me in and made me better and stronger for it. This congregation alone, you guys know some of the things that you guys have walked with me through. Big things, big happy things, and big awful things. That is what this is about. Not about some magic thing that's going to make everything easy, but the realization that we belong to God. That, in fact, I want you to pay attention when we do the service. I'm going to use Ramona's name. I will not use Ramona's last name. Do you want to know why? Because from now on, our last name is Christ. because that's the family into which we are a part. That's important. Because no matter what anyone in this room is going through, the good, the bad, the unbearable, we never do it alone. Ever. We belong to God, and we are part of God's family together. And that is something that I think is so, so very important. So another piece of our baptism is that those of us who have already been baptized will recommit our own baptismal vows. Because to be honest, this is not something that is a one and done. While baptism itself is one into all Christian community, right? We believe in one baptism to become a Christian. We also acknowledge that it's not an easy path. It's not an easy journey, and that we have to again and again and again recommit ourselves to it. In fact, clergy, we recommit every year our own vows. Because to be honest, the vows that you and I take are not easy vows. Pay attention today. They're not easy vows. They are frankly impossible vows. It is impossible to do this journey alone. Impossible. And that's why we do it together, because when some of these vows are impossible to follow, we get carried by others. So, ready? Let's do it. All right, come on, Tad. Tad, come on. Also, I'm going to warn you, Tad and I are kind of short, and this candle is kind of tall. So at some point, I'm going to need to light one of that candle.
We want you to know that you're welcome to join us at 10 a.m. on Sundays. Please be sure to hit subscribe to receive our sermons. We can't wait to meet you.